Well, I've helped these people now, so they can fucking give me a house, right? Give me a house so I can ditch all this shit. Is he in a pub or something? Oi, Neloth or whatever your fucking name is. An abandoned building. Oh, they got a blacksmith here. Hello?
You haven't seen Cretius Corellius, have you? That foolish old man's taken my pickaxe again.
I'm sure I just saw a pickaxe around here somewhere. Why all of this fuss over a simple pickaxe?
No, this isn't just your run-of-the-mill pickaxe. I'm talking about an ancient Nordic pickaxe. They don't exactly grow on trees, you know.
I mean, that sounds cool. Can't you just get the god to find Corellius?
I prefer to handle these things on my own.
However you pronounce his name.
If you see Cretius, tell him to give me that pickaxe back, and I'll pay you for the trouble.
Okay, sounds fair. I noticed the shadow mark by your door.
Well, it's been a long time since someone from the guilds bothered to make their way out here. So tell me, how's my brother Delvin? Still spending his nights at the Ragged Flagon trying to win Vex's heart?
You are Delvin's brother. He's well.
Good to hear. Damn layabout never even bothers to send his own flesh and blood a letter saying how he's doing. Can you imagine? Anyway, I suppose you're looking for work. Well, I got bad news. This place is drier than a damn bone.
Nothing at all?
Eager to make some coin, eh? That's the spirit. I'll tell you what. The guild's got a problem out here that I've been trying to deal with for years, but haven't been able to handle.
Okay. The Thieves Guild has a problem out here?
Don't look at me like that. I'm all alone out here, with no one to watch my back. And besides, it's really my problem anyway. I caused it.
Oh. What did you do?
A fellow Breton who went by the name Esmond Tyne showed up on my doorstep about a fortnight ago. He noticed the shadow marks like you did, and I thought he was one of us.
He stole something from you, right?
That he did. Right out from under my nose. Can you believe it? It's my own formula for improved bone mold. Took me years to perfect.
Ah, where's he now?
Well, before he ran off, he was talking some nonsense about trying to fence goods to the Reeklings at Castle Karstag.
Don't worry, I
told him
fuck
he
him
was
up as long as
crazy
I
to
can get a
even
new
think about talking
set
to
of
those
armor.
vicious little buggers. But he wouldn't listen. I'd bet a fat purse of coin that he's either dead or hiding out up there.
I'll get the formula back for you.
You do that, and I'll make sure you're set up right. You won't be disappointed.
Okay, we got another job to do. Awesome. How did you end up in Raven Rock?
A fine question, and the one that I hear most often from visitors to our town. I wish I had a more romantic tale to tell, but I was simply seeking my fortune and chose Raven Rock to ply my trade. Besides, knowing how to repair bone mold armor wasn't very useful in Riften.
Yeah, I guess. Who taught you that?
I had a friend over there, a dark elf named Van Ryth, a very talented armorsmith. Spent a lot of time with the guy swapping smithing techniques. Learned a heck of a lot, including how to repair bone mold. After he moved on to greener pastures, I decided to pack up, move out here, and put those lessons to the test. Been here ever since.
What's an ancient Nordic pickaxe?
It's the only tool tough enough to crack Stalrim, is what it is.
Ah, so we need
Not many
one
of those beauties left in the world. Forging them is a lost art. The one Cretius borrowed came from the Skull village up north. I, traded them some goods for it.
Is Starim a type of ore?
Calling Stalrim an ore is like calling my forge a campfire. Some folks say it's enchanted ice, but I think there's more to it than that.
I assume it's rare?
I don't think I've come across more than a chunk or two in my lifetime, and smithing's my trade. If you're looking to learn more, you should head over to the Skull village. Someone there's bound to know more about it than I do.
Awesome. Right. Thank you for your
Cretius
knowledge.
he better give that pickaxe back to me, or else.
Don't worry, I'll remove it by force if I have to.
Your visit
Looking for any
here will be
potions?
tolerated
Ingredients?
as long as you
Alchemical
abide by our
supplies?
laws. Otherwise,
Where did you learn your alchemy skills?
After we left Morrowind, we found ourselves in Skyrim.
Well, you're in
We wandered around a
Morrowind
bit
now.
and ended up in Morthal, where we took up temporary residence with Lami, the town's alchemist.
Oh yeah, I know her.
I was fascinated by her work.
Or him.
And over a
think.
period of a few years, she taught me quite a bit.
Oh yeah, I know her. Why did you leave Morthal?
It wasn't long before we became homesick. We were the only Dunmer in Morthal. When word reached us that a settlement of Dunmer was forming on Solstheim, we were thrilled. It's been difficult, but I'm not regretting it one bit. In fact, I'm glad we've been able to stay and help.
Okay, how has Raven Rock needed your help?
As you can imagine, the eruption of the Red Mountain took an awful toll on Solstheim. Hunting for game has been scarce, and the waters are apparently too tainted for fishing. According to Councillor Morvain, my husband's been Raven Rock's most important food source for decades.
Okay. You're selling quite a few exotic ingredients.
Yes, I'm proud to say that I grow or harvest most of it myself. I only wish I had a better source for netch jelly. Those creatures are difficult to track down since it's so dangerous beyond the bulwark.
I could gather some for you.
That would be splendid. I'd be more than happy to give you something for the effort.
Awesome. Well, we got another job.
Careful with those netches.
I've sworn
They may
most
look tame,
exiled
but
dark elves
seriously,
call
threatening.
Vardenfelder.
Well, we don't need to talk
I
to you.
call
You can fuck
Raven
off.
Rock.
It appears to be
May
in
it last us
dire...
1,000 years.
What? You appear to be in dire straits. What's happened?
I was one of the Redoran Guard under Captain Veleth's command.
That's
A
cool
few
fucking
years ago, I
clothing
was
you
out
got.
on patrol with 2 other men when we were attacked by some ash spawn.
We are
They sprung from the ground with no warning and killed one of my companions instantly. I was so frightened I ran all the way back to Raven Rock.
Can't get blood from a
Unfortunately, I'd left the other guardsmen behind and he never made it. Captain Veleth discharged me from service. There isn't a single night that passes where I don't regret what I did. But it's too late for that now.
Here, have a gold piece.
Thank you, Outlander.
You're welcome. Have another one.
Bless you, Sarah.
There we go.
Another day of misery.
Don't pity me. And don't look at me like that.
Why should I pity you?
Doesn't everyone pity the hopeless? Look at me. I'm no better than a beggar. I used to be a miner. A good one, too. I made more gold digging up ore in a month than some people earn in a lifetime.
Well, I got
When the mine dried up, I
200,000
was
gold
lost.
somewhere.
I have no other trade, so I spend my time
Sold
drinking
every
my fortune
single
away at
piece
the
of
wretched Netch.
armor and
Or I
weaponry
used to
that we
anyway.
collected. I got like 230,000 gold in the safe at home or something like that. Used to. What happened?
That fetcher Geldis won't even allow me inside. Said I was bad for business. If I want to spend my last bag of coins getting drunk, that's my business. What does he care?
I could talk to him for you.
You can if you can get that stubborn mule to let me into the netch. I'll make sure you get what's coming to you.
Alright. You appear to be in dire straits. What's happened?
I was one of the wealthiest miners in town. I could haul up almost 3 or 4 times what the average digger could. I never saw the end coming like it did. The mine running out of ebony. Unlike most of my fellow miners, I was too foolish to save enough coin for that day. The rest I spent on Sujama to drown my sorrows. Councillor Morvain was kind enough to allow Ruins and I to live in one of the abandoned buildings.
Can't get
At least
blood
it
from a
keeps the ash
stone,
out of our eyes.
as it is, we can barely make ends meet.
Fair enough.
It might take
Oh, we'll
more
talk to
visit
you.
here
request
would
to
be
change
tolerated.
Welcome
Geldis'
to
As long
Raven
as you
Rock, traveller.
abide by our
What exactly is
Interest you in
ash-grown
Otherwise,
food?
you'll
food?
answer
Ash-grown
to the
food.
Redoran Guard.
The Dunmer have been growing food in the ashlands for thousands of years. It was born out of the necessity to survive in the harsh climate of our homeland. And now, with the constant eruptions of the Red Mountain, it's more important than ever.
Is magic involved?
No, only the Telvanni have the ability to weave living growth from the ash. This simply takes the right ingredients, the right tools, and a lot of patience.
Okay. What do you have to say?
Got the best merchandise on the island. Have a look for yourself.
Oh, an apple pie. Sure, why not? Let's take one. Argonian blood wine. What the hell is Flynn? Restores 20 points of stamina. Decreases the target's stamina regeneration by 20%. So that has a positive and a negative effect on it. What's the point? I mean, sure, we'll take one just because we've not seen it before. Hawker stew, milk, no. Ooh, Matzi. Restores 10 points of stamina, resist 20% of frost damage for 60 seconds, decrease the target's magical regeneration for 25% for 60 seconds. Oh, Sheen. 25 stamina, decrease the target's stamina regeneration by 30% for 60 seconds. Sujama, restore 50%, 15 stamina, decrease the target's stamina regeneration for 30 seconds. And a sweet roll. Oh, netch leather. Sure, why not? We'll take that.
Next time you're hungry, stop
We are
by.
watching you.
I always have plenty of food for sale.
Want to buy anything? Or just laugh at our misfortunes?
Do you sell any special mining gear?
Mining gear? No. However, I used to sell East Empire pendants until I ran out of them. Popular little item.
That's not what I asked. What's an East Empire pendant?
It's an amulet that was made exclusively for the East Empire Company. They gave them to their workers as an incentive at one point. A kind of reward for extra effort. They're no longer being made, so they've become a collectible. I'd love to get my hands on a few of them.
Where can I find them?
They could be anywhere on the island. The mines might be a good place to start. If you find any while you're exploring Solstheim, bring them here, and I'll pay you for them.
Okay. What exactly do you sell here?
The question you should be asking is, what don't I sell here? Because I have pretty much any supplies you might need. If it's not a weapon, potion, or armor, then it's likely that I have it.
Where did you get all of these items?
Jarland, over at the docks, brings me most of my supplies, and the rest comes from bartering with the people in town. Oh, Glover Mallory gets me a few things once in a while. He usually has the most amazing deals that I can't pass up.
Are sales that bad out here?
Bad? What if I told you that you're the first person that's even considered looking at my wares today? I've half a mind to contact my friends at the East Empire Company and see if they need an extra hand in Windhelm.
You have friends at the East Empire Company?
Oh, absolutely. In fact, I've corresponded with Vittoria Vici herself more than once.
Didn't I kill her?
The lady who runs the East Empire Company warehouse in Solitude. The biggest warehouse they have in Skyrim.
Okay.
Bah, you're just like the rest of the folks around here. Mark my words. The East Empire Company will return to Raven Rock. And when they do, I'll be at the top of their list.
Okay, not while I'm
East
here.
Empire pendants are scattered all over.
Right, let's go and find this asshole. Because we have had enough time just walking around talking to people.
I hate to break it to you, but there isn't a scrap of ebony left in the mines. You might just move on.
Well, then open a new mine. Just dig somewhere slightly different. Doesn't take a genius to figure out. Oh, there's no metal left here. Either dig deeper or fuck off in a different direction. Where is this guy gone? Why is he over here now? Fuck's sake. What a dick. Well, looks like I'm gonna have to walk over there. Fuck's sake. Well, at least we can find out if there's any other new, like, bad guys to fucking kill. While we're on our little wander. Can we drink like a stamina potion or something? There we go. Do a little bit of running. Oh, hello, what's this? I'm not sure who I'm supposed to be shooting there, so I'm going to get a bit closer. Oh, ash spawn. They look like fucking zombies. And they're hench as shit, what the fuck? No. Bad ash zombies. No. Fucking knock it off.
No one here now.
I'm right behind you.
Thanks.
Going now.
I wasn't sure I'd make it off this farm alive. I wish I could have said the same for my man here.
What were those things?
Some of the Redoran Guard have taken to calling them ash spawn. Me, I don't care what they're called. All I know is they're a danger to Raven Rock and they need to be stopped.
How did that bring you to this old farm?
I was going to search for clues that might lead me to wherever they're coming from. I know it isn't the best place to start, but we know they've been coming from this direction.
Okay. I'd be glad to lend you a hand.
Good. Besides, I don't feel comfortable leaving Raven Rock behind, and I'd hate to lose any more Redoran Guard.
Very well. Where do I begin?
We were searching the farm when the ash spawn ambushed us. Have a look around and see if you can turn up anything useful.
Okay. What are these ash spawn?
No one knows, really. Superstitious folks say they're the risen forms of those that died long ago, but I'm not so certain. They started attacking the bulwark a few weeks ago. My men were able to kill them, but they keep coming back.
How often do they attack?
We've had 2 other assaults on the bulwark, at different spots on the wall. I know it sounds crazy, but it's almost like they're becoming more organized and probing it for weaknesses.
You suspect there's a motivation to their attacks?
Exactly. Something has to be directing them against us, and we need to find out who or what it is.
Why do you think
I don't.
the attacks
All
are
I know is that the ash spawn are coming from this direction,
farm?
so this is as good a place to start as anywhere else. Good thing the farm's been abandoned for a long time. I'd hate to see what they would do to an unarmed farmer and his family.
How long has the farm been abandoned?
Not sure. I was told it was an old Imperial farm that was wiped out by the eruption of the Red Mountain. Not certain who lived there. It was already a pile of rubble when I arrived in Raven Rock.
Fair enough.
Report back to me if you discover...
Oh, Corundum. Oh, hello. Spawn ash.
anything unusual.
I see I'm going to need it. Oh, declaration of war. Raven Rock Stronghold. My calls for the unconditional surrender of your forces and an immediate cessation of all hostilities has been ignored numerous times. I therefore have no choice but to assume your purpose on Solstheim is hostile, and to treat Raven Rock Stronghold as an enemy of the Empire. I warn you, any attempt to breach Fort Frostmoth will be met with a equal level of aggression. I will do everything in my power to wipe you and your forces off the face of Tamriel. There will be no further communications between us. General Faux Carius, Garrison Commander, Fort Frostmoth. Well, you seem like a dick. Whoa! Pauldron armor. I'm sure we can make this armor already. Well, that's that. We'll come back and do whatever this is at some point. I'm kind of glad I didn't cut, because otherwise we wouldn't have seen that in the actual videos. There's one of those weird grasshopper things, the ash hopper. Squash! I love how they just fall apart. Oh, there's a boat there. What the fuck is this? Oh, hello. Lydia, I'm the vampire. Can you not, please? Jog on, you little shit. I don't really care about that. I want the fucking ash hopper. Oh, wow. There's got to be something that I'm carrying that weighs a fucking ton. I'm wondering if I can get Lydia to pick that up. Let's try. Lydia, come here.
Still here.
Can you pick this up for me?
All right. What is it? What do you need?
Grab that.
Okay, got it. Anything else?
Oh, you can. Oh, and you're going to use it. I don't really want you to
Let's
use
get
it,
going,
but I guess you can if you want to. Why am I still so fucking heavy? I'll have to find out at some point, but not right now. Okay, what the fuck is this? Whoa! There's them weird jellyfish things that we saw on that loading screen. Hello? Are you like the mammoths of this place? They're not attacking me. And they're not running away. Maybe they're friendly. We'll just leave them alone. Right, Mr. What's your face? What was his name? Nerion or something like that. Is he in this castle? What the fuck is he doing all the way over here? Oh, he's in Fort Frostmoth. Or maybe he's not. Well, at least we know what that fucking place is. Did I hear another grasshopper? Hello? Come on, Lydia. Ah, there's the volcano. What is this? It's like a weird mushroom. And this entire place is like dead. None of this wood even looks like it was been alive for a while. What is going on here? Are they bandits? No, they're
We
hunter.
have come south to test our worth against the mighty Netch. Will you join us?
A netch?
The giant air floaters from the dark elf lands. Only the brave dare to hunt them. Only the strong survive them. Come, test yourself against the beast with us. We all will share in the glory of the hunt.
Think you'll win the fight?
A warrior expects nothing, and therefore is ready for anything. If our aim and our hearts are true,
Surely
the
you should
Allmaker
expect
will
everything.
grant us strength. If not, today is as good a day to die as any other. Either way, they will sing songs of our bravery around the campfires for many years.
You have a weird way of looking at life. Sounds fun, I'll join your hunt.
Well met, friend. May we all... By Ismir, you won't leave here alive! Victory is yours!
Ow, what the fuck? Oh, we're fighting this thing. It's a bull netch. Okay, the bigger ones are like the males. You poor fucking thing. Oh, netch jelly. Okay, that's the stuff we need to collect for, Okay, well, we don't want to be fighting you. Jog on. We use that shout and cause you to fight for us or not? No, doesn't look like it. Yeah. Sorry, Lydia, I had to have the last shot. Orca tusk, my arrows. We don't really need it, but sure, why not? What is this? Oh, it's a meteor. Right, I'll be back in a bit. Let's continue, shall we? We decided that was just a rock. Oh, there's some more here, look. That's lucky. Honestly don't know what we're supposed to do with this shit, but whatever. If we can mine it, it can probably use to make something. Sylvia, what the fuck are you doing? Being a pest. That way. What is that? Oh, it's just a fire. It's hard to tell if it's hearth, fire, stone stuff or not. I mean, like, you can tell this bit here is, but... I want to know what this is used to do. I guess we'll find out at some point soon. Maybe we need to mix it with that Skyrim stuff or whatever it was called. Skyrim, something along those lines. Is that a giant version of one of those bugs? Or is it a dead one? Let's go up here and have a look. Like the jellyfish thing. Oh, it's a dead one. Someone's using it as a house. That's just mean. Oh, it's just a rug. With a slight roof. Oh, hello, there's a bloke here. Who are you?
From that look on your face, I'm guessing you've never seen a silt strider before.
No. What is it?
This is Dusty. I personally trained her from a larva. Feels like a lifetime ago now. She hasn't been in traveling condition for quite a while now. I've tried to let her go off on her own, but she insists on staying here.
How do you survive out here?
We get by trading odds and ends with the locals. I've decided to stay here and make sure she passes in peace. It's the least I can do for her. Every once in a while, a local makes it out here, although they usually just want to catch a glimpse of Dusty. Silt striders are pretty rare now.
Oh. About silt striders.
What would you like to know?
Why are they so rare?
The blast from the volcano wiped most of them out. Found Dusty here in a small cave on Vardenfell. Silt strider cocoons are pretty tough.
Okay. What are they used for?
Mostly for transporting goods and people. They were pretty commonplace in Morrowind, but that was ages ago. A silt strider carapace is so strong it can withstand the harshest of weather. Even the legendary sandstorms of Vardenfell's Molag Armor region were said to barely make a dent in them. Of course, that's all ash now.
Fair enough. Enough about this.
All right.
What have you got for sale?
Take a look.
Sylvie, you're gonna get on my nerves in a minute. Fuck's... Right, let's have a look what this guy's actually got. Arrows, ingredients, an ashen grass pod. Sure, we'll take one of them. Netch jelly, we'll take both of them. We need slaughterfish scales for back home. That looks about it. What is that? A resonant gem. Sure, why not? Let's take one. We'll take all your lockpicks as well.
Safe travel.
Oh, actually, can we sell you anything?
Yes. Take a look.
I want to sell you all of them. All of them. We keep hold of them for a minute because we might need them. We'll sell you all of them. I'm going to keep hold of that just for a keepsake because I don't think we've got any. And you can have them. So I've still got my dagger, my mallet, bow, both my swords. Awesome. You can have that. And that. And that. Them. Oh, okay, you can't take both of them. What else can you have? That. And that. So this is actually alive. Oh, it is. It is moving. It's like a giant flea. Alright. I guess he's looked after her fairly well then. Well, you enjoy your little home in your weird bug thing. Silt Strider. Me and Lydia have more important matters to deal with at the moment. Like finding this bell end that randomly disappeared from the main entrance of this place. And now Kina wants to go out. Are you fucking kidding me?